You are joining the SGMP, Society of Government Meeting Professionals, North Texas chapter, as we volunteer today for some fun at the Irving Animal Shelter. Did I say that right?
Well, DFW Humane Society,
Okay.
but there's two, we're both in the same building, so either one of us. Welcome to the Irving Animal Care Campus. We normally would start out in our training room, but there's actually a training going on that you accidentally got sent to because of some changes in the volunteer program, our regular volunteers. So the Irving Animal Care Campus, so I'm going to do a little overview here. We'll start a tour of the building so you can kind of get the layout. So I'm going to go over a few things that I would normally go over in there with photos and everything that we don't get to do today. So Irving Animal Care Campus actually has two organizations inside the building. One is DFW Humane Society. That's the organization that I work for. My name's Michael, if I didn't already say that. And we're a nonprofit no-kill animal shelter. We've been around since 1967. All of our funding comes from donors, whether that's through individual donations, corporate sponsorships, event fundraisers, that kind of thing. We don't get any federal or state funding. We do get an in-kind donation from the city of Irving for our space in this campus. And then we pay a portion of the utility bills for this campus. We have our general fund. We also have a guardian angel fund. You're welcome to go on. We have a guardian angel fund that covers extraordinary medical expenses. So if we take in, rescue an animal that has a broken leg, which you'll meet one of those here in a moment, or they need heartworm treatment, anything like that, that can help cover that. We also have a program in place where we can assist people if they're having trouble feeding their pets. We can give them food so they don't have to buy food. We can also sometimes help with boarding, like if they have a housing situation, a housing emergency, vet visits, that kind of thing. And then we are what is called a limited intake shelter. So we don't take any animal that comes in off the street. We're available what we might have available in the next couple of weeks, and then we set up an appointment for the person to bring that animal in. Now, on the opposite side of our building, which is everything on that side, is City of Irving Animal Services, which is basically the city animal shelter. And they are taxpayer funded. They have a much larger staff than we do. They have a vet on staff. They have more space in the building, mostly because they have an area back not accessible to the public, where they hold stray large dogs. They have a rabies quarantine area. They have a lot of areas where they call them receiving rooms, where they can assess animals when they come into the building if they might have some issues. But we partner together. We rescue about 70% of our animals from the City of Irving Animal Shelter. Now, the city does occasionally have to euthanize for space, but their live release rate is 90%. So 9 out of every 10 animals that come to City of Irving Animal Services get out of the building, which is a fantastic number. So it's about 55 to 60% nationwide in most shelters. So we're going to start a tour here. The main things I want you to remember, if you don't remember anything else I say, because sometimes people start tuning me out because I tend to talk a lot, sanitize your hands. In each room where we have animals, you're going to find hand sanitizer dispensers. There should be some at the front desk as well. But you want to sanitize your hands between every single animal. So if you're playing with one animal and then you're ready to go to the next one, sanitize your hands, then go to the next one. That helps cut down on any cross-contamination in case an animal might have something that we're not aware of that we might pass on to another animal. When we start to get animals out, we're going to be taking them into play yards that you'll see outside. Unless they're cats, obviously. Cats will be staying in their cat colony. But when we do take those out, if you have one on a leash, mostly we'll have some, I've got volunteers I'll introduce here in a second, and some staff that are going to help us get the dogs in and out. But if you end up with one on a leash yourself, we never want animals to come nose to nose, and we want to keep as much distance between them as possible, okay? Now, some of the cages, as we go on the tour, you're going to see signs that say staff only or go slow or something like that. With those animals, we're really not going to mess with them too much because we know they have some sort of issue. It could be that they are just really scared because when animals come into the shelter, they tend to get a lot of shelter stress because most of them have been in a home and now they're in this tiny cage with lots of crazy people staring at them all the time. And so they can get a little jumpy, and so we want to be very careful. So you'll see those signs, and those are animals we're not going to mess with at all. Kids can volunteer here with DFW Humane Society. They just have to be here with their parent. So if you wanted to volunteer on your own, you can sign up to take our volunteer class, which is it's a few hours on the first Saturday of each month. And then once you've gone through that class, you can come in and volunteer anytime you want. That would be just working with the animals, going to mobile events, helping out with groups like this. But kids are welcome to come with the parents, but you have to be 18 to volunteer on your own. Well, the side of the building here, like I said, the building's kind of split into two. Everything on this side is DFW Humane Society animals. Everything over there is City of Irving animals. We've got small dogs and cats inside, and then we have 2 large pods outside with large dogs. So, and same thing, City of Irving and DFW Humane Society. When we do the tour, I'm not going to take you over to the city side because I don't know much about those large dogs. But towards the end, before you leave, if you want to go over and check them out, take a look, you're welcome to do that as well, okay? But mostly we're going to be working with animals here on this side of the shelter. So, come on down and you can kind of, I know some of you have already been down here and seen them, but these are where we have our small dogs and sometimes cats, but we don't have any cats right now. So here we have some of our small dogs in here. We've got 2 puppies that we just took in yesterday, and Charlie, who's really sweet, but he's not so fond of children, and he gets a little jumpy in his cage, but he's super sweet. And then this one down here on the end is Patricia. Now Patricia is one of our guardian angel cats. She's about 3 to 4 months old right now. She was actually hit by a school bus, and it was in the city of Irving, and someone saw it happen and went out and got her, brought her to the city. We rescued her from there, and then took her to get her leg. She had a fractured leg, and she just got her cast off yesterday, and she's doing really good. She's probably going to get to go home on Tuesday, and so and the woman that rescued her, that found her, is actually going to be the one that's going to adopt her. She put in an application on her. Well, if you want,
He came here 4 days.
Woo!
At animals? Yeah, and Nina will scratch you. So we don't want to grab them like we're reaching out. You want to let them come smell you. And if they seem okay, then you can start trying to pet them. But if you come at them like that, it's going to scare them, and they'll either scratch you or bite you. And we don't want that to happen, because if they do scratch or bite you, they have to go into quarantine for 2 days, which means they can't be adopted. So this is our cat colony with one.
Then you guys can come back. Then you guys can come back and play. Thank you.
And we'll probably have you scoop some food from the yards first.
Yeah.
Would that be okay?
I think so. Yeah. If you want to play, you gotta scoop. We got that.
Yeah, I know. Oh, he's like, mine. Where's mine? I'm ready to eat too.
Then let's walk. Come on, I think we missed him. He's still. Yeah, he's leaving.
Oh, he's scared, this baby. It's okay, darling. Don't shake.
So this is the City of Irving
Yes.
side.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that's the animal shelter over there.
So it's nom 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 nom.
They're prejudiced.
It's going to be really loud in there, so you're going to get a break from listening to me talk. So what you can do is we're going to have you walk in and go towards this direction.
No fingers inside, right? No fingers.
You want to keep those fingers. Yeah, I think we said that.
Okay. Probably better than we're all on the same side then. Welcome to
We'll all go one way. It's slippery, so. Hi, baby. Hi. there, Todd. Hello. Are you gonna come talk to me again? Hey there. Hi. Oh, hello, baby. How are you? Hi. How are you today? Hello, baby. Huh? Wow. Well, that's a lot. Yeah. That is a lot.
They're done.
What kind of dog is he? Do you know? Oh, okay.
Hello there. Hi. Hi. Just checking everything out right now, huh?
He's like, I got kisses again.
Yeah.
People and kids and other dogs.
Hey Cloud Hoppers, thanks for watching the video. Push the thumbs up to like the video. Also hit that subscribe button, also the bell so that you can get notifications when our videos come out.
Check us out on our social media pages too. We have Facebook and Pinterest, and soon we'll have Instagram. The links are below. Bye, y'all.
Bye. Good job.